Just got into Orlando, trying to figure out where I need to go to meet up with Chris. I'm passing the floor I need to be on.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we got Chris right here. I knew it was a Toyota. What are you doing? I knew it was a Toyota.
Dude, I said give me the fastest car you got.
Come on, Chris, it's been a while.
What's up, buddy?
In your super what is this, a Corolla?
No, dude, this is a Prius.
Is it?
This is the ultimate race car here. Look, I even put it in
sport mode.
Sport mode.
This thing is actually pretty fast, over.
Ready. Look,
still getting 51.5 miles per gallon.
Nice. I haven't seen Chris in person.
It's been a while.
How long has it been?
Probably since I moved. July of last year.
Man.
No, I came back to get my shit.
Yeah, yeah, you came back. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, but now we're in Florida.
Yeah.
On a mission.
Not gonna catch us. We're on a mission from God.
In Florida on a mission for the new
First alligators.
The alligators. Hopefully we don't pop any tires on the way back.
Oh, they gave me a car and it's got low tire pressure and it has the noisiest tires in the world. I mean, you really got to tell everybody what we're really here for, which is to go to Disney World. Dave's a big Disney fan.
Yeah, I wanted to see Taylor Swift and the other whatever.
Oh,
it is.
good, dude. I got tickets in Atlanta.
Thing I brought my friend chloroform.
We just woke up. Chris is actually looking at his purchase.
Yeah.
His rental purchase.
Yeah, this is what we drove.
Yeah.
Flew down here for.
Flew down here for a Prius with 2 different tires. No, these are the wheels without the hubcaps.
No, they're different wheels, man.
I think just pull this hubcap off. It's like a Tesla, Chris.
No, they're actually different wheels, Dave. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Sorry. You're right.
We could just take these hubcaps off and sell them on
I thought you
on
meant
eBay.
just the center cap. Right? You know, we actually drove past one last night on the road.
Maybe it was all
We should have picked it up.
the hard braking you're doing, Chris. One of them came off.
That's the electric motor, not me.
Your destination is on the left.
There it is, Chris.
There she is.
Wheels poking.
Yeah. It's all right.
How you feel about this?
Good. I mean, you know, it doesn't have negative 25 camber, so that's good. And
It looks a lot better than the other one.
yeah, it looks better than the other one. So so far, so good. The windshield's not cracked.
The roof isn't bent. They're kind of nice seats.
There's no speakers back here, you're saying?
There are speakers back there, but
They're
they
not
were all hooked up to the amp.
Okay.
They were all straight wired to the
What do you think, Chris?
It's good. I mean, I really bought it because it's got, here, put that right there, a forged motor in it.
mechanics.
It's not a fun job either.
It's not, because it has like, I don't know, 36, 40.
Oh, you got a funnel right here too.
That's all right.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take it out if you want.
Yeah,
it
you
out.
can have it. That's all right. Rubber grommet.
Oh, okay. Aren't these supposed to be, this is an IAC short block or a long block? Isn't it
Short block.
Isn't it supposed to be stamped somewhere? Don't they have tags?
They do.
It's kind of dirty.
Well, it has 40,000 miles. How much is on that?
The plate's right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, right there.
Yeah, I was saying the little rubber grommet's missing for the like the inspection cover or whatever. Oh. Because he was like, "Are you supposed to see the clutch spinning right there?" And I was like, "There's a little. There's supposed to be like a plastic or rubber piece."
When the motor came back from the engine builder, the engine builder didn't set the time. He set the timing one cam like full half out of timing.
Okay.
And we had some super mechanics like my mechanic, the two older guys that work there, they're old and work on old Chevys.
Right.
And they didn't know what the hell they were looking at. And Selena, the younger girl that works there, her and her dad work on engines, like that's what they're really good at. But her dad had left it, she got the price of the two older guys.
Oh.
But we had some Subaru guys look at it, and you know they were looking at the price, and they were like, yeah, 20% ahead of time. And I had them put it in that paperwork too, that you know they found it.
Yeah, see that's the direct injection pump.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot on them. Oh, this is the ECU tech?
Yeah, right. I relocated the OBD port. That's that right there. Too.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Put it at first.
Yeah.
Put your foot on the brake and floor the gas, and it'll hit the.
Oh, the launch control or
yeah,
something?
It'll hit the launch control.
Okay.
But like you have to floor the gas, or else it won't.
Right. Oh, you have to have your foot on the brake, right? So
Yeah.
it'd be like,
The brake.
okay. Cool. I usually use it for the pedal dance. You know,
Right.
to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
out,
yeah.
to take
Yeah.
off all the track control for the track and stuff. It's easier.
So like with the ECU tech tuners, they can set
Yeah,
the
then
maps.
put the maps on the cruise control.
So like they could set you up a map where the
Pedal dance.
traction control. would
Yeah,
be
that's
off.
how I had the last one.
I don't think any I think all three of these maps are the same though.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get it retuned anyway.
It needs it.
Okay. What is it? What's wrong with it now, as far as how it runs?
Nothing's wrong with it. I think it could be better because I had an open flash tablet on before,
Okay.
and I felt like the open flash tablet's tune, even though it was an OFT tune, an off-the-shelf tune, I felt like it was better than this tune.
Okay.
And the guy that tuned this, like he used to be one of the best. He tuned one of my buddy's turbo cars, and it was great. But like right after he tuned mine, he kind of got out of that business.
Yeah.
And I think he was just kind of
Done with it.
yeah.
Okay.
So, like, I think it's a really safe tune. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's definitely not on its limits. Is all
Yeah,
I mean
that's
by
fine.
that.
I'd rather have it that way anyway. But cool.
You know, the torque dip should be flatter than it is.
Right.
What's
Yeah.
in
I
the
mean,
car.
even with a header too, that helps
Right.
with it.
Yeah, like when you hit 4,000, like it almost feels like you hit the boost. Like
Yeah.
it'll kind of put your head in the seat. Well, it won't put your head in the seat, but
Yeah.
you
I
feel
know.
the difference at 4,000.
It's a weird looking mirror.
Huh? The mirror. Oh.
I actually bought that brand
Crazy.
new because the original one was like that, and that one did the same thing
Did it?
within
Yeah.
a couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the original one had a frame around it, and that one was
Yeah.
frameless.
Yeah.
I bought it when I did all these.
Because they usually have the black trim around it or whatever.
Right, yeah. When I did, all these trim pieces are from Japan.
Oh, really?
Trim.
Okay.
And everything that used to be, everything that's silver in the
Right.
US cars
Right.
is all black.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the interior is really clean on it.
Yeah, that thing's annoying too.
Yeah.
New dash pad.
Pretty common there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this thing will probably end up getting gutted anyway.
Really?
Most likely, the
So what's your
interior
plan? Like,
to turn it into like a full track car, probably.
Okay. Like this chassis or this engine? Because
Huh?
I know you were talking about doing something
Like
your chassis.
this. Well, what I'll probably do is get an oil cooler,
Okay.
and then probably track this
Mhm.
and see how it does. At least
Okay.
you got an oil pressure gauge in here, so that's
Mhm.
great. And then I have a V8 in transmission for a
Okay.
swap,
Mhm.
so I'll just keep accumulating all the swap parts, and then just drive this until it either blows up
Right.
or
Which inevitably will probably
yeah,
happen.
exactly. It'd be nice if it doesn't, because
Right.
it is an IAG block, so
Yeah.
like it'd be nice to be able to just pull that and sell it.
And then my buddy, he's got a black one. I think his is a 2014 though, and he's got like 180,000 miles
It's
beats
either,
the living
yeah,
shit out of it.
we had a guy that tracked his with like 150,000 miles, and he bought it new, but and has probably 50,000 miles of just track on it.
Right.
And he's
And it's
never,
fine.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's just the luck
But
of the draw.
This was a 2013, and it had the valve spring recall.
And then it
that's
blew
when
up?
the first,
Yeah,
that's when the first motor
exactly.
blew up.
You know about that with these? Yeah, like everybody's motors were blowing up after they got the recall done,
Yeah.
because they'd get them done too at like
I can't believe
the Toyota dealers were like the ones that were
they didn't know much about
doing it the most, was because they weren't used to working on super engines,
it. Yeah.
and usually it was like RTV that would get into there.
Yeah, there
And
might be.
clog.
I left all the paperwork in the glove compartment.
Yeah.
And there might be the paperwork in there from the first rebuild,
Okay.
and it might. I think it
Say it
states
on
that in there that
Yeah.
there was RTV still at the pickup.
Yeah,
too.
maybe eventually there'll be the class action will go through.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Then I'll get another new engine.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever driven one of these things. Hopefully I do okay. Whew. Oil pressure looks good. Sounds good. Gotta follow Chris though. Man, she's touchy. Really touchy. Jesus. I think it's working. Oh man, we have AC. We just don't have a radio for 8 hours. Man, it has like a weird whine. Yeah, that's definitely a diff noise. Your purchase, Chris.
I don't know. What do you?
You haven't driven it yet.
No. What do you think of it?
It has a whine, but you said it might be solid mounts. That's what it sounds like, but I don't know anything about the car. Yeah, it definitely looks like it has factory rubber mounts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's gonna be Chris's first time driving it after I drove it, so.
Right. So yeah, I have to make all the proper
all the adjustments.
Literally move the seat back up, move the steering wheel down,
I don't like
Get
this
it out
little
of-
pad right here because it gets the seatbelt stuck.
get it out of giraffe mode.
There you go.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Dave's 6'8", I'm 5'8", so there's a little bit of a difference here.
Just a little bit.
I'm 5'9" on a good day, all right?
He tells his wife he's 5'12".
Yeah, exactly.
6 foot.
You always got to add 3 inches.
Yep. What do you-
So far, I can feel a bushing or something up front.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got so many spare parts for these things.
What do you think about the
The
how
cl-
touchy it is?
It's just, yeah, the throttle I think is still like
Learning.
getting mapped, and then the clutch engage is kind of all the way at the top. I might have to move my seat back a little bit, which is good, but
it's like it
gotta
has
get
a clutch damper in
used
it
to it.
still.
yeah.
Like the pressure damper
Oh, gotta move the
mirror.
mirror down.
I didn't have to adjust these side mirrors though, so.
No, these look good. Yeah. Usually what goes first on these Transes have tons of problems. They're cheap though, at least, but it's usually your 4th gear for whatever reason. 4th gear synchros go. It'll grind into 4th, but kind of got to be racing.
Hear that noise?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll check out what the bushings look like, because there was definitely, I think there was a diff swap on it.
Oh, what's going on over there?
We got a car show.
Man, we could enter our brand new car, Chris.
Right?
Or your brand new car, not mine. Oh, look, there's some Hellcats. Oh no, they're not. They're all
Oh, it's a Camaro show, it looks
a
like.
Camaro show.
And then the truck show.
Yeah, some other
Oh yeah, you can see.
Oh, there's some some Hondas over there. That's why there's so much traffic.
You need a Honda in your life, I think, Dave.
Yeah, I know. Just see a Florida Carolina squad, but it's because they're hauling a Bobcat. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I mean that's the natural squat right there.
Yeah, we've already seen one.
Yeah, we missed it.
A V6.
V6 Frontier.
Yep. With a propeller on it.
With a propeller trailer hitch and the Carolina full squat.
Yeah, are you still using cruise control? Oh no. You got it off now?
Yeah. Close to Jacksonville, so the northern part of Florida right now.
Yeah. All the trees. You've never been on this side of the country. That's all you see.
Yeah.
Highway and trees.
And
driving like it. Yeah, I think that's
a cop.
That's a cop in a Mustang.
Yeah.
Dude, he was ripping, Chris said.
Yeah, he was going like probably 120 at least. Because we're all going like 80 to 85 or whatever, and he is just like past us like we're standing still.
Yeah.
But then he got off at a way station, so he must be a cop.
Yeah, and then he's going back towards the cops.
Yeah, exactly.
There.
I don't know what they're doing.
3 or 4 hours of driving, we're gonna get Taco Bell, Chris's favorite.
That's right, man. Got to get a cheesy gordita crunch or something.
I'm actually surprised. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be more humid.
Yeah,
there's all these weird bugs all over this building though. They're like bees.
They are like bees.
They are bees.
Oh, you know what? They might not be though. So I have them at my house. There's these flies that look just like bees.
There's cops over here. There's a cop over there.
We're trying to hide.
We got this Challenger, the SXT Challenger with louvers. Chris was impressed by it.
I was about to get some for the FRS. I've seen them.
Yep.
They exist. I'm not really sure, like, do you know what the point of louvers on the back windows are?
I don't know. Look like Mad Max maybe.
Well, I just mean like, what is the benefit? Because I feel like you can't see very well.
Probably so you don't have to tint your
maybe
window.
One of your subscribers, maybe that's one of your subscribers.
Does yours work on the other side?
Oh, dude, look at that.
Yeah.
So
back home.
If you guys want to know why I bought this FRS,
it's just
because of these puddle lights, whatever they call them, you know.
Yeah. So now you got a twin. Look at these.
So
this one's just a little bit dirtier. It has a rod knock.
When you're lazy and you want to drive an automatic, and you also want to hear knocking while you drive this one.
So this is what you do. You just it starts knocking, and you just buy a brand new one.
Exactly. And then this one will start knocking, and then I'll have to just go find another.
In 20 years, you'll have 600 of these.
Exactly. That's what I'm working on. This is the third one, I think. Yeah. So they're twins. They're both 13s. Together, they should make one whole one.
AMSOIL. What a scam.
Scams oil.
Yeah. I don't know why people use AMSOIL. People like stand by it. Oh, I like those LED lights in the trunk.
Yeah.
And yeah, the missing back cover too. Do you have these up here?
Yeah.
You can't see anything down
Well, the spare is in there. That's good. But that's good that I got this car, so now I know how to put that one back together.
But these are those knockoff ones, right? Those Miros or whatever?
They're Rotas.
Oh, even better. I'm surprised we made it.
Huh?
I'm surprised we made it with
on
those.
Roto wheels?
Yeah, Rotas.
I don't know anything about them. Oh, they ride a little hard. I'm gonna weigh them.
I feel like these tires have like 60 psi of air pressure.
Yeah, that's how it was driving.
That's how it felt.
You know when you hit a bump, the little sharp bumps, and it's like thunk. That's kind of how it was.
Well, you have to put all the air pressure in there so it doesn't break.
You know the rule is you just don't check anything.
Yeah.
And you just
you drive like 1,300 miles.
Yeah, you start checking stuff. That's when things break. Like you don't do that. It's like opening a Junkyard LS. You don't do it.
Yeah.
You just boost it.
And then you find out later.
Like it.
I want to do the Pulsar.
Yeah,
this
Fathom
color.
Blue. This is the reason I got. I would never buy the Pinnacle version of the van, but I got it because of the color. That was the only way you could get this color.
This is the reason why I want to put the caramel interior in the Charger is because
but a lot of people like this interior.
This is a darker blue though. The lighter blue, I think it'd be like.
But I mean, the seats are comfy. They're nice, and this color, like, it actually is still not doing it justice because it really changes to like teal almost.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pulsar, like bikini bottom is what I want to do, but I'm still waiting on them. We just got to Chris's house from Florida. The car did great. There were a few things that we did notice, like there was a seal that probably wasn't sealing all the way. It was kind of whistling. Also on the driver's side, it feels like there's some bushings in the lower control arm or maybe a ball joint because it was popping a little bit going over bumps. But driving wise and running wise, we didn't have any issues, and it was getting really good gas mileage. I think we were getting like 31 miles per gallon, and the guy said the tune wasn't that great when we picked it up, and it could probably be gone through tuning wise and be really, you know, cleaned up a lot more and probably get a little bit more horsepower as well as a lot more mileage. But another thing that we did notice was the seats. The seats felt great when we first started to drive the car, but after about 9 hours, they kind of were just like getting into your ribs, and they're not the most comfortable seats. They're really nice for the track because they have good bolstering, but for a seat for a really long road trip, yeah, I would definitely recommend keeping it under 8 hours because you're probably gonna start getting aggravated after your ribs start to hurt. If you like these videos, make sure to click the subscribe button, thumbs up, throw a comment below. As always, see you guys next time.